Boy, have I got a spoiler for you at the end of this review. Make sure you stay till the end. Now, without any further ado, me. Joker 2 was a big old piece of trash. Oh boy. You know, I was hearing bad things, but I never truly ironclad believe bad things. There have been times when I thought a movie was going to be bad from the trailers, and when I went to see it, it was great. There were times when I thought a movie was going to be great by the trailers, and I went to see the movie, and the movie was bad. I've seen trailers that are bad, and the movie was bad, and I've seen trailers that are good, and then the movie's good. Okay. That was not the case with all of this. I was concerned about this. We all know this. All of the fandom was concerned. I would say the majority of the fandom was concerned about Joker 2 being bad. They said they're going to turn it into a musical. Automatically, the majority of us were like, wait a minute. Although there was a sizable portion that was like, no, this is going to work. Trust us. The Joker's crazy and his insanity. The whole musical part will work. And I was like, you know what? You guys might be right. I see what you're saying here. It didn't work. Okay? Now, I thought because I don't like musicals that much, that it might seriously irritate me. Only a little bit. Okay. Was it woke? No, it wasn't woke, but there is a part in there that I think is going to get many people's attention. You'll know what it is when you see it. So, this movie looked great. It was acted well. It was directed well. But it missed that X factor of greatness. And whatever it was missing took us down the road of boring. It was, I sound like ass right there, didn't I? Pronouns! Yeah, it was boring. The story basically revolves around Arthur Fleck. After the shenanigans of the first Joker movie, and how it is for him in the asylum, and he will be going to trial, and him meeting Harley Quinn. Now, I would say half the movie is asylum, half the movie is, and not Arkham Asylum, just the asylum, okay? Half of the movie is the asylum, half of the movie is the trial. And you talk about putting a round peg into a square hole, man. Like, the music, you know, in musicals, they take up a huge part of the movie, but they didn't so much in this. It was more movie than singing. And I understood what they were trying to do, even respected what they were trying to do. It just didn't really work. The songs weren't long. It wasn't a bunch of dancing and all that. You know, it was, you know, but it just didn't work, man. It just did not capture me as a fan. I'll tell you, when he goes to trial, all of my haters on Twitter, all of the Critical Drinkers haters on Twitter, all of heel versus babyface's haters on Twitter, all of Eric July's haters on Twitter, all of Nerdrotic's haters on Twitter, all of Snarky J's haters on Twitter are in the audience on his side, supporting the Joker. You'll get it when you see him. Very interesting. He attracts those people. But anyway, so I am going to give this a 2 out of 5. Woos! Anything under 2.5 gets Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, for the big damn spoiler. Okay, this is a Mullet review. Okay, review in the front, spoilers in the back. They went with a fan theory, I believe, for the ending. They went with a fan theory, which I never thought worked in the first place, but they did it anyway. Heath Ledger's Joker kills him. Yes, Heath Ledger's Joker kills him. And you know it's Heath Ledger's Joker because after he realizes he stabbed Arthur Fleck and he realizes that Arthur is finally dead, he starts laughing maniacally and cuts his face as he's sliding down the wall laughing. Yeah. Because I remember fans talking about, he's not the real Joker, but, what we think is he's someone who inspired the real Joker, which never made any sense to me. I knew they were going with an Elsewhere story, but to me, the dots just still don't connect for that. To me, it seems stupid to have a Joker and then another Joker. Like I didn't remember in Batman v Superman where they were like, yeah, the real Doomsday is still out there. Why have two like that? That doesn't make sense to me. There's only one, So there's only one Joker. We know there's three now with this whole comic shenanigans that's going on now. But you know what I mean. And yeah, me and Scarlo were like, we were like looking at each other like, so there you have it, folks. Not really going to talk any other spoilers. It wasn't good, man. I didn't like him and Harley's relationship. But the great acting, the great direction, the good look of it, it had the same feel other than the musical parts, but it just didn't work. It did not work for me. 10 million subscribers. That's all, folks.